Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another Streetwear Talk video, the series where I cover the latest streetwear releases, I cover the latest streetwear news, and of course in the series, well, we just discuss anything to do with streetwear or fashion. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be covering everything to do with an upcoming collaborative release. What I'm going to be covering is the collaboration between Supreme New York and Dickies, as they are collaborating for week 9 of Supreme's Fall/Winter 2022 collection. Welcome back, guys. Yes, as just mentioned, it's time to cover an upcoming collaboration. This time, for this week, we are covering VF Corp x VF Corp. Well, yeah, I mean, from what I know, if I remember correctly, Dickies is owned by VF Corp, but yeah, basically both of these brands that are collaborating today are owned by the same parent company. Not that, I mean, people bring it up and we have a good laugh about it, but hey, look, if the collaboration's fun, that's all that really matters at the end of the day. And yeah, in today's video, we're going to be finding that out. Is it a fun collab? Is there some nice pieces in it? Let's check it out. So we're going to be covering the release details, all the individual pieces, the editorial, and I'll sprinkle my thoughts and opinions throughout. Now, how we're going to cover all that is by using a HYPEBEAST article. We'll head on over there now, and we'll start covering the release details for this week 9 collab. Here we are at the HYPEBEAST article we're going to be using today, guys. If you want to steal some images, read up on it yourselves, it'll be linked down in that description section below as always. But we're just coming to the part down here to cover the release details. So the Supreme Dickies Fall 2022 collaboration will see a global release via Supreme's online store and in-store locations, October 27th, 11 AM EDT time in the United States. And if I can remember the other time zones correctly off the top of my head, 4 PM British Standard Time, 5 PM Central European Standard Time. Yeah, that's it actually. That's all the regions. And then of course, a couple days later on the Saturday, the 29th, the lovely people in Japan, they get it 11 AM Japanese Standard Time in store and online. If you guys have any further questions on when and where it's dropping, drop those questions in the comment section below and I'll try and help you out the best I can. But now that we've covered all the release details to do with the collab, we know when and where it's dropping. Now we've got to cover what we're going to be getting in the collab. So we'll obviously do that by covering an editorial, so skaters and models rocking the collab, and then we'll get into the individual pieces and all the colors the individual pieces come in. Let's check it out. Let's see what this editorial has in store for us. Okay, so here we are. First image showcasing a corduroy Eisenhower jacket, big Dickies logo on the left breast there. And I mean, it's kind of hard to see with the photo, but we can see a little white logo there. Probably the Supreme logo, probably Supreme's big addition to this collaboration. Because in all honesty, just looking at this first image, this could have just been like the corduroy capsule for Dickies, like the fun fall/winter corduroy capsule. It didn't have to be a Supreme collab at the moment. Maybe there will be some pieces that are more co-branded, a little bit more Supreme-like, but at the moment, it does feel just like a Dickies collaboration that, a Dickies capsule that VF Corp wanted to sell. And they were like, oh crap, nobody's going to pay attention if it's Dickies, so we got to get Supreme collaborating with them because then people will pay attention to it. And damn, they played that right, because I only covered this because Supreme's collaborating with them. If this is just a normal Dickies collab, I probably would have put priority on something else, so maybe they have actually just outplayed me here. But yeah, like, I mean, we're only talking about it because of Supreme, right? Damn, that really says something, doesn't it? Anyway, we've also got some blue corduroy pants. I assume that those are going to be collaborative pants as well. Blue corduroy with a brown jacket. It's actually a nice fit. It's actually just a nice little outfit. Tucked in, vintage looking tee. I actually quite like it. That I could see myself wearing something like that. Moving on. We got a blue one, of course. We just saw the blue pants, so there's obviously going to be a matching jacket, and likewise to the brown jacket here, there's going to be some brown matching pants as well. I'd place some good money on that. Simple detailing. It's, you know, just a nice corduroy Eisenhower. Okay, we've got some overalls. featuring the logo on the center, no Supreme branding, corduroy. I think this is actually kind of fun though. Again though, it like, cool piece, could have just been a Dickies piece, but a cool piece. There's probably gonna be like a BOGO or something slapped on the back of it, or like a, you know, that Supreme logo done in the Dickies font that we just saw on the blue jacket here. This one here, you know. I mean, I think it's the Dickies font. Maybe it's just a Dickies styled font, but yeah, it's, you know, I feel like that's the co-branding here. Yeah, it's a nice piece again. I can't complain. There's a blue version. If you like blue corduroy, want those blue corduroy overalls, there you go. It's actually really comfy in summer to wear these if they're super baggy around the legs, because then the only weight that it has is on your shoulders, because it's all being held up by the weight on your shoulders. So, you know, depending on how it fits, I find overalls quite comfy in the summer, for sure. Okay, now we've got a bit of co-branding that is quite obvious. We got a knit sweater with co-branding on the front. I mean, this is kind of what I envisioned when you said Dickies Supreme. If you said Dickies to Supreme to me, I'd be like, oh yeah, it's gonna look like this. Yeah, like, I don't have any issues with it. It's okay, but yeah, it's exactly what we'd expect from it. Ew. Is it a crew neck? It looks more like a long sleeve, judging by how it finishes down the bottom there. Yeah, okay, I take back all my complaining. Let's go back to how it looked before. Let's go back to the designs beforehand, because this design here, don't know how I feel about the all over print, but I can safely say that all the feelings I feel are not positive. Because it's just, yeah, but we can also see the black corduroy pants down the bottom there, so we've got that coming in this collab as well. I'm going to assume that means there's a black jacket, but I haven't seen one as of yet. I think we've only got one more image as well. Yeah, okay. So we've got a trucker cap, corduroy trucker cap, net backing to it. I like the caps. The caps are nice. All in all, it's a nice collab so far. Like, it's okay. It seems just like a normal Dickies collection, but in corduroy. And then they've chucked a couple Supreme collaborative pieces in it, so we pay attention to it. And then the Supreme pieces that are, well, the co-branded pieces are actually worse than just the Dickies looking pieces, if you catch me. So this piece here and this piece here are worse than this piece, oh, whoops. This piece, this piece. Actually, no, okay, technically that's co-branded, but you know what I mean? Like, the less obvious co-branded pieces are better than the very obvious co-branded pieces. Damn, it should have just been a Dickies capsule. This whole thing should have just been a Dickies capsule. Well, okay. Maybe I'll feel differently. Let's just keep pressing on. We've covered the editorial, and I've got 30 more images of just the individual pieces. Let's check out all the colors and all the pieces that we're going to be getting in this collab. We've got the Eisenhower, we've got the co-branding there, left breast for Dickies, right breast for Supreme, corduroy. It's a nice fit, it's a nice color, cool material. Oh, actually, okay, we haven't seen the back of this jacket. Is Supreme going to pull the classic and chuck some disgusting looking logo on the back of it that it just ruins the piece? That would be more classic Supreme. I would say that this collaboration is no longer just a Dickies capsule with Supreme branding on it if Supreme chucks an ugly ass logo on the back of it to make it more Supreme. But I mean, hey, tell me I'm wrong. That would make it more Supreme, chucking a huge ass ugly logo on the back of it. It would feel less just like a Dickies capsule and more of a co-branded collaborative capsule if there was an ugly ass logo on the back of it. Is there? Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, it still feels more like a Dickies capsule with some Supreme branding smeared or, you know, salted onto it. Yeah, I was ready for it, man. I was ready for the huge ass ugly logo on the back of it to make it more of a Supreme collab than just a Dickies capsule. Anyway, comes in brown. Black is the other color. White, okay, that's actually quite nice. I actually like the white corduroy. And a black. Wow, okay, you know what? The color options are nice. Quilted interior, it's going to keep you nice warm. It is a fall-winter capsule, so I understand that they went with a lined one. No, I mean, yeah, look, all joking aside, it is a nice piece, nice co-branding, nice material choice. Yeah, moving on. Nice piece, nice piece. The pants, which look to be double kneed, the extra panel there, brown, co-branding on it. Of course, you got to have the Dickies branding on the upper pocket and the Supreme branding on the lower pocket. Of course, how else will we know it's a Supreme Dickies collab? Again, I still think the VF Corp did this just so we talked about it because it's a Supreme collaboration, and they were too worried about releasing it just as a Dickies collab because people then wouldn't care about it. But that's just my ongoing conspiracy theory. Anyway, double kneed white, black, blue, same colors as the jacket. And you know what? They're fine. They're absolutely fine. No beef with them. Nice piece. I'm sure a lot of you guys will get around it. I know my mate Eli will probably quite like the brown ones. He's a big brown pants guy. Yeah, I can see this hitting with a lot of people. There they are there. Moving forward, of course, we got the overalls, and I'm going to assume they're going to be in the exact same colors as the pants and jacket. Black, white, brown, and blue. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, bada bing. So you can have the same. You could actually have, as a nice little outfit, the overalls and then the jacket over the top of the overalls. That'd be a nice little look. You know, you wear like a white tee or a black tee under the overalls here, and then you wear the jacket over the top of it. Very workwear looking outfit. I could get around that. That could be a look. I'd like that. You'd obviously have to have matching, you know, matching black overalls with black jacket, but you could do it and it would look all right. You know, you'd have a nice little, you know, workwear fit. About to go, you know, work on someone's car and the mechanic, you know. Moving forward, we've got the knit sweater, which, putting money on it now, it's going to come out in the same colors as all the previous pieces did. Blue, black, get ready for the white and brown. Oh, we ready? What did I say? What did I say? You can just guess it. You can just guess it at this point. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they had to remind us that it's a you know, a Supreme collab. They couldn't just, you know, they're like, oh crap, everyone's just gonna say it looks like a Dickies collab with Supreme branding on it. We need to do some co-branding pieces. Let's do a knit. Hey, look, that's how it feels at least. There we go. Okay, it looks like a waffle thermal, waffle long sleeve, co-branding all over it. This is definitely the worst piece that I've seen in this collab. Yeah, it's gonna come in the same colors as everything else. You ready? White, black. Oh, okay, just white and black. Safer, more versatile colors for sure, but that all over print, man. Looks like barbed wire, or it looks like, I don't even know. Like it's not a good design. Not a good design. Okay, next we move into, I mean, I called it the trucker cap purely just because it had the mesh backing, but it could just be a 5-panel with a mesh backing there. Big Dickies logo on the front of it. I'm feeling it now. I'm gonna feel it now. Dickies logo on the front. They've got to remind us that it's a Supreme collab. Where the strap is on the back, there's gonna be some Supreme, I'm feeling embroidery, or it's gonna be a BOGO. It might be safer for a BOGO. Let's find out. Oh, are they going to show it to us? Oh, no, it was a logo. There we go. Arcing logo. Pretty close, you know, they had to. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. In all honesty, if you wear this, most people are going to think it's just a Dickies hat, unless you wear it backwards, which is actually how I would wear this. And I actually don't mind this hat. I actually wouldn't mind picking up like the black one or the white one or even the blue. I just don't wear a lot of brown. Brown isn't in my wardrobe a lot. Like, I think the only brown jacket in my whole wardrobe is that undercover Fall Winter 21 work jacket. Apart from that, brown is just, yeah, not in my wardrobe at all. So yeah, I definitely prefer all the other colors just for that. We do have one more photo. What's that up? Oh! Was there a beanie showcased to us at all? Was I just not paying attention and that someone was wearing a beanie in that editorial and I totally went over it? Look, maybe. I wouldn't surprise me. But there you go. Co-branding beanie. Dickies on one side. Nice little Supreme cursive font on the other. Solid. Comes in all the colors. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, well, 37 out of 37, guys. We've covered it all. We've gone through the whole collab. How do I feel about it? Well, I think that's how I feel about it. This was going to be a little Dickies capsule that VF Corp was going to release. But then VF Corp was like, damn, no one cares about Dickies enough to buy it all when it drops. We need something to get it to sell out. We can't get celebrities rocking it. How about we just pull Supreme into this? We'll get Supreme to do some co-branding, some little bit of Supreme branding here and there, and then it's guaranteed to sell out. That's honestly how I feel like they took it. Not that it's a bad thing, because in all honesty, all the pieces that they did release in this capsule were fine. I haven't, well, actually no, okay, hold up. I say all the pieces, but we got to talk about the one. We got to talk about the one. Yeah, okay. Not all the pieces were okay. I can't get around this waffle thermal long sleeve thingy my bobby. Yeah. Apart from that though, everything else is fine. I could see myself wearing everything else. I actually wouldn't mind the jacket. The jacket is actually quite cool. Corduroy jacket. Like, I could see myself wearing the black one, the brown one, the white. I could see myself wearing all the colors. Honestly, I would like to own all the colors. How great would that be? To add to my huge wardrobe collection, 4 Dickies Supreme jackets. That would cost like over $1,000, wouldn't it? Damn. Jeez. Clothes are expensive, but yeah. Well, there we go. Yeah, that's how I feel about the whole collab. I, don't actually have any issues with most of the pieces in it. I just feel like this is how they played it. They're like too worried about releasing just like a corduroy Dickies capsule, so they're like, we need to bring Supreme into this so it sells out. Which is actually a smart business move. I gotta give it to them. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's fine. It's like all the other Dickies Supreme collabs where it's just like Dickies pieces with Supreme logos on them. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, I want to hear from you guys. Maybe you feel very differently. Maybe you like it. Maybe you don't. I want to hear what you got to say about it down in that comment section below. Well, that's it, guys. That's everything there is to really cover about this upcoming Dickies Supreme collaboration. We covered the release details. It's releasing on the 27th or the 29th, depending on your region. We covered the editorial, the individual pieces, and my thoughts and opinions on it. Now, I want to have that conversation with you guys about what you're feeling, what you're going to be picking up. Look, I think that like it's fine. It's exactly what we expected it was going to be. It's fine. There's some fun pieces. I feel like if you just want a nice essentials Dickies Supreme jacket, it's got you covered. It's got you covered. But are you going to be picking it up? I want to talk to you guys and hear what you're going to be picking up down in that comment section below. Plus, guys, if you want to keep covering upcoming Supreme and Dickies collaborations, you've just got to give me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and the best indicator of them all, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Now, as mentioned in previous uploads, we're trying to aim for a new subscriber milestone just before the end of the month. It's getting very close, but I feel like with your guys' continuous support, we can hit it. We're trying to hit 3,480 subs. We're like 3 away. We're very, very close. If you tell 2 mates, one of them subs. If they tell 2 mates, one of them subs. We're gonna get there pretty soon. That's the kind of ratios I'm expecting. So hopefully, you tell a couple mates, share a video somewhere. I think we can reach 2,480 before the end of the month. But that's everything I gotta say about this week 9 Dickies Supreme collaboration. I wish you the best of luck if you are going for something from this collaboration. I hope you managed to pick up what you want in the size and color you are after. But until the next Supreme video, until the next Dickies video, until the next Streetwear Talk video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.